Channel 3 early warning weather.
All right, we've got absolutely beautiful weather to close out the week across Connecticut, and even warmer weather on tap for the weekend. But if you have plans to take you out and about over the next couple of hours, from the Yukon game to high school football games, or just doing perhaps some alfresco dining, the weather cooperates. Temperatures will be going from the 70s into the 60s. So you can see our iCam view from Waterbury. Just some scattered high-level cirrus clouds out there. 67 otherwise in the Brass City, and our view from Old Saybrook as well, looking out across the Sound. They're beautiful with some of those scattered high clouds. So temperatures still here in the 5 o'clock hour, 65 to near 70 inland, between 60 and 65 along the 95 corridor. Got that southerly component to the wind. The wind's going to get a little bit stronger as we head through the weekend, and as it's more southwesterly, it's going to pump in an even warmer air mass for tomorrow and Sunday, and even looking at the potential for record warmth into Monday before some cooler air arrives. So across the region, things are pretty quiet with regard to any sort of precipitation. Looking at the big picture here, high pressure's moving offshore. So on the backside of that southwesterly flow that will continue to develop. Meanwhile, a storm system moving through the central part of the country, bringing a severe weather throughout to parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. We're not expecting any severe weather. In fact, very little much in the way of rain as the storm system approaches. Maybe a late day shower on Sunday, but other than that, we're going to see dry conditions. And then in the near term, later on tonight and early tomorrow morning, looking for fog to develop that could be locally dense. So very similar to this morning for tomorrow morning. Once that burns off, looking for a lot of sunshine for our Saturday. So tomorrow is certainly the brighter of the 2 weekend days. Overnight, we'll bottom out in the low and mid 50s. So temperatures more in line with what's considered typical for our high temperatures this time of year, and our overnight lows go even warmer as we head through the weekend and into early next week. So Futurecast, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, the low clouds and fog burn off, and then we'll see plenty of sunshine as we make our way through the afternoon hours, and temperatures turn even warmer than today by several degrees. We're heading into the low and mid 70s inland and into the 70 to 72 degree range along the 95 corridor. Now Sunday will be a bit of a cloudier day as that storm system from the west approaches, but you can see any sort of rain off to our west really tends to dissipate by the time it reaches southern New England. So a couple specks of green, 6 o'clock there on the Connecticut-New York border. So the rain chance on Sunday very slim, but certainly tomorrow again the brighter of the 2 days. Temperatures on Saturday and Sunday for both Hartford and Bridgeport could challenge records. 76 for both days in Hartford, 72 Bridgeport, Saturday 71 for Sunday. Monday's record in Bridgeport is 69. That could also, that's actually the one that's most likely to fall. So as we head through the weekend, of course, daylight saving time ends, so we'll be setting those clocks back an hour before going to bed Saturday night. Enjoy that extra hour of sleep. The weekend's 49 hours in length. Our warming trend peaks on Monday. High temperatures then in the mid 70s. That 77 could be conservative, and then behind a cold front trending breezy and cooler but bright for Tuesday. So great weather for Election Day. Upper 50s, mid 50s on Wednesday. So briefly cooler, briefly feeling like November. Then we trend milder Thursday into Friday, back in the low and mid 60s. And our next chance for rain may not come until later in the day, next Friday, Friday I should say, of next week.
Mark, thank you.